Hello, ladies and gentlemen, VSW here, and today I'm going to finally give you all my review of this year's WWE Summerslam pay-per-view using my list of VSW book where I left all of my notes with SummerSlam in it. I'm going to read you all the results, and in the end, I'll tell you all what I think about it. So let's get to it. First up in my list of VSW, it started with Terry Crews's introduction. Terry Crews in the intro, that muscular dude who can do that thing with his nipples. And I don't know how he is able to do that, but that's cool. But to the match, we had first Seth Rollins, Dolph Ziggler, who defended the Intercontinental title against Seth Rollins. I had it mixed up. The good here is that Seth Rollins became the Intercontinental Champion once again. And he had Dean Ambrose by his side with the new look because he had his head cut a little bit. The bad is that Dean Ambrose did not turn heel, but I know he will be a villain soon, especially with Braun Strowman and his new army with Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre, with the entire villainous Raw roster taking out the Shield at the end of Raw last week. That was a brutal beatdown. But the ugly is also the DDT to Rollins on the apron. And the Bella Twins made an appearance. But that was an okay match, so I give it a 3.5 out of 5. Oh, next up we got Harper, Rowan, the Bludgeon Brothers, who defended the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship silver, not gold, because I don't know why they keep calling these titles gold. They are not gold, because look at this title. Does that look like gold to you? Because it doesn't to me. It's silver, not gold. But anyway, the Bludgeon Brothers, who defended the SmackDown Tag Team titles against the New Day. The good here is that it was a fun match, and the New Day gave it their all. The bad is that the match ended in a disqualification after the Bludgeon Brothers used their mallets. The ugly is Big E slamming Harper out of the ring and the elbow drop to Harper from Xavier Woods. And we also saw Jon Stewart. You may know him from his time with The Daily Show and his, little rivalry with Seth Rollins. But that was a good match as well, so I give that a 3 out of 5. Next, we have, a pretty short match where Kevin Owens fought against Braun Strowman, with the stipulation being if Braun Strowman had lost the match in any way, pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification, Kevin Owens would become Mr. Money in the Bank. But that didn't happen because the good is that Braun Strowman defeated Kevin Owens to remain Mr. Monster in the Bank, even though now he is cashing it in to face Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship at Hell in a Cell, inside Hell in a Cell. That should be an interesting match, and it better be good. The bad is that it was a short match. And the ugly is Kevin Owens being ran down like a freight train. But that was an okay match. Even though it was short, it was still all right. So I give that a 3 out of 5 as well. I'm giving all these matches a 3 out of 5 so far. Next, we had the Triple Threat SmackDown Women's Championship, where the FABULOUS Princess of Staten Island, Carmella defended against Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch in the Triple Threat. The shock, no, I can't start with that first. The good is that it was a good match, and Charlotte Flair reclaimed her crown. I keep getting my words mixed up, so excuse me. Reclaimed her crown. The ugly is you know what I mean. I'll read it and you decide for yourself. The disarmor to Carmella, and Becky Lynch had the match won, but then out of nowhere, Charlotte Flair, bam, knocked out Becky Lynch with a natural selection to win the match. Now the shocking moment is that Becky Lynch turned heel and attacked Charlotte Flair after the match. And I loved her heel promo on SmackDown. I loved it. So if you ask me, I think Becky Lynch would be much better as a heel than she was a face, because so far her villainous run is awesome. I already love her more as a heel. She is so awesome. But heel or face, love Becky Lynch. She's great. But that was a great match. I give that a 4 out of 5. Next, we had AJ Styles, who defended the WWE Championship against his new rival, the Samoan Submission Machine, and the two-time NXT champion, Samoa Joe. The good here is that it was a fun match. The bad was that AJ Styles had to get himself disqualified because Samoa Joe kept running his mouth about AJ Styles' family and was talking about the little girl, saying, "I will be your new daddy." AJ Styles flipped out. He got disqualified. So he lost the match, but he is still the champion. Even though he will defend the championship against Samoa Joe again at Hell in a Cell. The ugly is AJ Styles ramming Joe through the announce table. But that was an all right title match, so I give it a 3 out of 5. Next, we had Daniel Bryan taking on his rival, The Miz, which pretty much is one of the greatest rivalries right now in the WWE, if you ask me. The good, it was a really fun match, and that this was one of the greatest rivalries, like I just said, in WWE history. The bad is that Daniel Bryan lost because Maurice gave The Miz something to knock Daniel Bryan out and help him win the match. But it was still good, 4 out of 5. Next, we had El Idolo, Zelina Vega, who I share a birthday with, and Andrade Cien Almas, who took on Rusev and Lana Day, Rusev and Lana. Because Andrade and Zelina would keep beating Rusev and Lana almost every time on SmackDown, even though they finally got a win over them. The good is that El Idolo continued to prove why they are the future of SmackDown Live. The bad is Rusev and Lana Day was canceled again. The funny is the Tranquilo Machka taunt battle. They had a taunt battle. Rusev Day and the Tranquilo. And the ugly is Rusev pulling Almas off the apron, hitting his head. And that's the kickoff show. It wasn't that great, so I give that match a 2 out of 5. And another match that happened on the kickoff show, Cedric Alexander defended the Cruiserweight Championship against Drew Gulak. The good is that Alexander retained. The bad is that Cedric did not win with the lumbar check. And the ugly is Drew Gulak's submission maneuver to Alexander on the ropes. It's a kickoff match, so a 3 out of 5. Next, we had Demon Finn Balor taking on was Constable, but now the acting general manager of Raw, Baron Corbin. Good, Demon Balor won. Bad, it was short, and the ugly is the coup de grace. A short match, so 2 out of 5. The best for Finn Balor being the Demon. Another match on the kickoff show. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. I thought I had something wrong. Never mind. We're good. Next, we had Jeff Hardy defending the United States Championship against Shinsuke Nakamura. And this was my least favorite match. This match was so bad. The good is that it was a good match and Orton did not interfere. The ugly was Nakamura's cool kick from the apron. So I give that match a 3 out of 5. Next match on the kickoff show, we had the B Team defending the Raw Tag Team titles against the Revival. The bad is that the B Team retained and the Revival made a huge mistake. The ugly is the Shattered Machine. 2 out of 5. We're almost there. Next, we have the baddest woman on the planet, best known for her time with UFC, Ronda Rousey, facing Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's title. Before the match, Natalia came out with her father's jacket, James the Anvil Neidhart, who passed away. Rest in peace, Jim Neidhart. The good is that Ronda Rousey won, and the Bella twins made an appearance on that. The ugly was Ronda Rousey's armbar to Alexa Bliss, and the ugly is Alexa Bliss kept running from Ronda. Alexa fears Ronda, probably. But that was an okay match. I give it a 3 out of 5. And the main event, the final match, Brock Lesnar defending the Universal Championship against Roman Reigns. The good is that Roman Reigns finally ended Brock Lesnar's title reign and won the title. The ugly is Brock Lesnar's submission maneuver, and the bad is Brock Lesnar wasted time attacking Braun Strowman, who tried to cash in during the match. That's a 4 out of 5. So all in all, this year's SummerSlam was really good. So I give it an 8 out of 10. The best match, I'm not quite sure, but I would have to say the best match would have to be either Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, and the worst match probably Kevin Owens versus Braun Strowman. But 8 out of 10, it was a good show. I liked it. What did you guys think? Leave them down in the comments below. And I had to do this because on the news that Hurricane Florence may be coming for us. So give us some prayers. And if Florence is coming to you where you live, I hope you all stay safe and be careful out there. And see you all in the next video. See y'all later. And again, if you're near where Florence is coming, stay safe.